we're live. If you guys can hear me and see my screen, let me know. That would be fantastic. Of course, my name is Jessie. I'm with Decker Truckline, and we are giving our Tuesday Q&A, so an opportunity for you to ask any questions that you might have. So if you've got a question, ask away. We'll be able to answer it for you, hopefully. Our number is 888-668-0698. Hey, Amy. And you can get a hold of any of the recruiters at that number, or you can also apply online at drivedecker.com. And that'll get the ball rolling for us. Very cool. Awesome. So talking about the driver referral program, we talked a little bit about it yesterday as well on our Facebook Live. So if you aren't already part of that, please go ahead and hop on over. You can view our Facebook Lives every Monday at 4 o'clock Central, so Central Time. So make sure that you hop on there. You can hop on, give it a like, follow us, all that good stuff. Hey, Todd, Tanya, hello. Good deal. So yeah, you can hop on and be part of our Facebook Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Central, as well as here every Tuesday at noon. So cool beans. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave that in the comment section or the chat, and then I can go ahead and answer them as we go along. But in the meantime, we'll talk a little bit about our driver referral program. So that's our focus for today. And if you aren't already familiar with our driver referral program or where you can get some of that information, why don't I just kind of hop on over here to start it all off on our website. So again, I gave it to you before. It's drivedecker.com. Can you guys see our number here? Our number, it's on this side. There we go, right there, drivedecker.com, and our number, it's 888-668-0698. But we're gonna head on over to the webpage right meow. There we go. That's our webpage, drivedecker.com, and then if you go /driver-referral, then that'll get you to this page, and this is our driver referral page, which to me, this is the coolest part. This is our referral standings. So you get to see where you're at. Let's take this off there. You can get a hold of us right there on that little chat button. But in the meantime, we're just gonna scroll right through here. So this currently is our 2019 standings. For those of you who have already referred drivers, you can see we've got a few here who have referred drivers. For 2019, some of them, Roger McDaniel has 3 referrals for the year. So does Dennis Rogas, well, our first quarter drawing winner. So if you aren't already familiar with it, our quarterly drawings are, let's see, we had one on, I'm trying to remember when they were. I'm going to cheat. Look them up right here. Prizes, there we go. April 1st, that was the first one. Oh, there we go. April 1st was the first one. July 1st was the second quarter drawing. And September 30th we had as well. Now we have one more left, and that is our December drawing. So December 31st we'll have another drawing for our quarterly bonus. And basically all you need to qualify for that is to refer a driver. Your name obviously gets into a pot where we choose from. Well, our hat, I guess, is what we did the last couple of times. But Morgan and Jessica will announce that on the 31st of December. So if you have referred somebody within 2019, your name automatically gets put into that drawing. And then you can have a chance to win a $750 prize or an iPad or a tablet. So, or a laptop. So a tablet or a laptop. So that the $750 is the equivalent. So you have that option to win that. But I was just going to say, so Stephanie Stocking, she won our first drawing, and then Andrew McCants won our second drawing. I think I saw in here that Andrew had 2 referrals, and I'm pretty sure Stephanie did too. Yeah, so both Andrew and Steph had 2 referrals, and Stephen Decker has 1 referral so far. But you know what? You can still get more referrals in. We still have a month and a half left of 2019, and you can get the rest of those referrals in to be part of that. So the question mark is for the December 31st drawing to see who will win that. So there you go. But hop on over and you'll be able to see again, the drivedecker.com standings. So I'm going to hop right back on over to that and have you take a look at this. Is the prizes, the quarterly prize drawing, $750 cash. Those were the drawing dates that you see here. The grand prize, you do have to have a minimum of 5 referrals in order to win that grand prize, which is $2,500 in cash, or a trip equivalent to that to Las Vegas. So a minimum of 5 referrals, again, required before you can get that. For more information on that, scroll to the top of this page. You'll see earn money, incentives, and great prizes, and it'll go right through all of that information for you. And here is more details on what you get at each level. So each level for earnings and everything that we've got going on here. So, hey Bob, good to see ya. Donald Romano, are you on the IntelliApp? I'm not. You applied, but you need some help? Well, I can look in on that for you, Donald. Let me do that. Let me make a note for myself first. So I will go ahead and look in on that for you and give you a call here when we get off of this. How's that? Is it under Donald Romano, or is it under a different name? Because that'll be helpful for us to find it. Looks like Tanya's on taking care of it right now for you too, if you check that in the chat. Excellent. Thanks, Tanya. Okay, so again, let's hop on over here to the DriveDecker page, drivedecker.com. You can actually access the IntelliApp through this page here in the upper right hand corner. Can you guys see that? I don't think you can. Right in the upper right hand corner, which I don't know if you can actually see, it says apply now, and I'm trying to decide how to get it up there. Nope. Hang on, bear with me. I'm going to see if I can get this available for you to see. There we go. Gotcha. Now you can see it. Okay, so right up here it says apply now. That's actually where you can find the IntelliApp. If you filled out an IntelliApp before, it should autofill for you, so it should be pretty easy. Should, that's the key word, should. So you can do the apply now. Now, over here on the right, this is the driver referral information. So if you just go right below that driver referral, you can put your information in as well as the person that you're referring. So that way it goes to the recruiter, and the recruiter can give them a call. They've got your driver code attached, which is nice because, oh look, I tested there. Which is nice because then we can keep track of who referred who and get you paid out on that. Now, if you have the TransFlow app on your phone, then, or even on the computer itself, then that would make it super easy to get the information in as well. So just get your phone out, put the same information in they want, give them a little bit more information on that, and anything else that they may have questions on. So, all right. So Tanya says, I need a third screen today. Yes, she does. Tanya's in our recruiting department, so she's helping me out today. Say hi and give her a big thanks if you would for me. So if you have any questions, you can get a hold of any of the recruiters at 888-668-0698, except for Tanya right now because she's on the other line, but you can get a hold of her the rest of the time. So, hey, Howard, how goes it? Risky Red 3168 is in the... or is at the house, is in the shop. What is that a picture of? It says house, in the house. Woohoo! I like it. I swear I saw a picture. Oh, I saw a picture that Aaron sent over this morning. Aaron Severson, he got a new hood. He had a deer the other day, I heard. This is what he told me yesterday. So he was getting her all cleaned up today. So cool. Hey, Howard, thanks for joining us. Howard is not only veteran driver, but he's also a United States veteran, so give thanks to that as well. Give him a shout out. We were able to recognize him last week. All right, so let's bump on over back to our DriveDecker screen because I'd love to share a little bit more information with you on the breakdown of how the money pays out. So you're earning money. So if you click on this earn money, well, before you click on this, right below it, you can see that there are different levels. Depending on the number of drivers that you refer, you can get paid out $1,500 per driver, $2,000 per driver, and $2,500 per driver. And the best part, look at that. It all pays within 90 days of hire. So that is fantastic. That's awesome to take advantage of. And then at each level, there's additional incentives, which you can get, of course, earned money. Here's the breakdown on the money. And I'll talk about how it pays out here in just a second, but because it is in different intervals within those 90 days. But for the $1,500, you need to refer 1, 2, or 3 drivers. And the referrals, so you get paid out on those that you refer that that are hired on, because just because you refer them doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to meet our qualifications here at Decker. And if you'd like, I can go through some of those qualifications too, if that's going to help you with the referrals. But that's what we'll be talking about. And at the end, I'm going to challenge you. So stay tuned to the ends, because I do want to challenge you to a duel here on what you can do. But the $2,000 is for 4 or 5 drivers that you refer within the year 2019. Again, we have a month and a half left. So some of you guys, Jesse Torres, a great example, was able to get 3 referrals or 2. Yeah, no. Was able to get 2 referrals within the short amount of time that he's been here so far. $2,500 if you refer 6 or more drivers within 2019. And don't forget, in order to get that grand prize, you have to refer at least $2,500 or $2,500, at least 5 referrals, and then get that $2,500. You guys, right now, we don't currently have anybody that has referred 5 or more, so you're still in the runnings for that that grand prize. So make sure that you do that. Bob says, did the meeting happen about the picture I sent you? I believe so. I believe it happened actually the morning of. I don't know how much was addressed though, so that I'll have to find out. But that's one thing that we will be talking about on the hang on. I gotta get my calendar out. Actually, that's one thing that we'll be talking about on, wait for it, December 19th. We'll be talking about it on December 19th, it looks like. But what he's addressing is parking, making sure that we are, as professional drivers, that we're giving enough space and we're parking properly so that others can park as well. That you're not cutting off everybody else, that you're being considerate in all aspects. So that's basically what Bob was talking about. But the parking, where to park, how to park, and doing it properly is basically what he's addressing. So Tanya does mention earn $1,500 per driver for the first 3 drivers that you refer. And again, you have to make sure, or the drivers do have to meet our qualifications. So I'll go through some of those. Howard says, I'm still going to the unemployment office for mine. I'm still going to the unemployment office for mine. For your, I messed up there. I must have missed a part of it. All referral bonuses are paid within 90 days. Yes, you are correct. Wish you would have got a truck number. I know. Truck numbers help. Can't address it without it. Sometimes they can, but I was able to address another matter with it. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about the qualifications too. So let's bunk you right back on over to the web page. So again, we'll go over through some of this. Oops. There we go. Go over through some of this on the additional prizes. So in the incentives, you get an incentive at all different levels. Everybody who does or presents or gives a referral for 2019 and they're hired on, you'll get a free Decker t-shirt. Now this t-shirt, you guys, I forgot again to get you a copy of it. But this t-shirt is not one that you can purchase. You have to win it. You absolutely cannot purchase it. You have to win it. And you can purchase some of our t-shirts through our Decker store, which is drivedecker.com. I'm trying to think. You can go to the corporate website for that, or intranet if you're familiar with that. I was just going to see if I had a picture to show you of our t-shirt, but I don't think I do. I do, suckers. Here we go. Let's get you guys a picture of this so that you can see it. Bear with me 1 second. See if I'm smart enough to do this on the run. referral T. Nobody ever said that I was. So, all right. Let's get this for you. Cool. Okay, so this t-shirt that you can't see yet, but I can see it. There it is. So this t-shirt is actually the t-shirt that you can win for or receive if you refer a driver. So it's earned. It is. See, I think that's pretty sweet. I like that. On the front, can you see the front of it? Where it says driver referral. There we go. Driver referral. I think it looks pretty good. Beautiful shirt. I had lots of people interested in purchasing those, but you know what? You can't. You gotta earn it. Yes, indeed. Okay, so that is our referral T-shirt. Again, that you can earn with one or more referrals. You only get one though. You don't get it at every level. But next year we're gonna have to come up with another one. Who knows? Okay, so hopping back on over here, you do get free Sirius XM radio for 12 months, so for a year, if you refer 2 or more drivers in 2019, so that'll count. Now, if you refer 2 or more drivers in 2 years in a row, and we might need to change that incentive a little bit so you have something else, or maybe you like that, but we do have the Sirius XM after 2 referrals. Now you get, after 3 referrals, you do get the elite business cards. And those business cards are pretty darn handy because you can hand those out. They'll have your truck number and information, as well as the information to get hold of one of the recruiters. And remember, you can reach us at 888-668-0698. And that way we can answer any questions that you have. You can relay the information of the referral, from the referee to one of the recruiters. There we go. Bob says, keep reminding me I can't come aboard yet. Not yet! Soon. Thank goodness, Howard, you're doing referrals. Let's see. Howard says, it would have been really nice to have our trucks pictured on the t-shirt for the calendar year. Oh, that's a good idea. To our trucks pictures on the t-shirts. I would have liked that. That's a good idea. Good idea. It is too late for that, but that doesn't mean we can't do it for next year. I have to sort some of these. I'll write that down. Our truck t-shirts. All right. Tanya says we should have shirts like that for recruiters. Dang rights, Tanya, I'm with you on that. The cards should be standard for us. You know, that might be an option. Now you can get these little cards from us. I don't know if you can see this. There you go. Okay, you can get these cards from us. These are just a breakdown of the referral program, and I think I have some more. If you want one of these, let me know. But it breaks down, and then on the back is just plain. But then we have a couple of other ones too. If I can scroll on over here. So we've got smaller ones as well, right? There we go. Okay, so we've got these. You see those? These are our driver referral programs, which are very similar to this. But the information on the back, they're smaller. See? The information on the back is the pay and incentives and all that good stuff. So pretty sweet. But I think it would be helpful to get those to all of you. We do like to hand them out actually during orientation. And if you get a hold of one of us recruiters, we should be able to get one of those over to you or get you a handful to help you as well. Some of our best hires are from referrals. So, and same as our rehires. Those who've been rehired or those who were referred are often some of the best hires. And that's just because obviously our currents are, but that's just because you have a good understanding of what the company is all about before you come aboard. And we do try to make sure that you have as much information about us as possible as it is. But you have a better understanding, and you know what's out there, and you know what's available, and then you know what's here at home. And it's always a good idea to do your research. So Howard says, oh, I already read that. Cards should be standard for us. Yep, we'll get you some if you need some. So I might have to mail some your direction or stop by the office. If you are here at the house or at the terminal, then stop by the recruiting department, and I'm sure we can get a hold of some for you. Abby or Tanya, or somebody right over there can get that for you. Oh, yep, take a picture of it, and we can email it as well. That's a good example. That's a good idea. All right, so again, you can get that information over to us through the TransFlow app. That's a good way to start. Get it through the TransFlow app or right there on the screen. But I do realize the TransFlow app is usually easier for most of you guys because you've got your phone there handy and you're not always on the Decker website. So, and then the Elite Referral Team Jackets, that's for those who have hired 5 or more referrals in 2019. And don't forget, with that, you also have the option, or the opportunity, I should say, to get that grand prize of $2,500 in cash, or the equivalent of a Las Vegas trip. So cool. One more drawing. That is on the 31st of December. It's coming up. Yes, it is. Very cool. All right. So let's talk about the breakdown. Is that what you guys are interested in? The breakdown of how that pays? Well, then let's talk about that. Okay. So the breakdown of the pay itself. Let's see if I can find that for you guys so you can actually see it. Oh. Bear with me. Wait for it. All right, let's get that over to you. All right, so $1,500, that's what you are getting if you refer 1, 2, or 3 drivers. So that's where most of our referrals, our professional drivers are at right now. So you get the $1,500, oh, that doesn't help. Now it helps. Now you can see it. The $1,500 pays out $250 on first dispatch. You'll get $250 after they've been here for 30 days. And then at both 60 and 90 days, you'll get a $500 payment. So those are going to be paid out on your settlement right there. So you'll be getting that. Now, for those who have referred 4 or 5 drivers within 2019, you'll be getting paid the $2,000 per bonus or per referral. We've got a couple of people that are right there. Again, I'm going to have to go back and double check. I think I'll scroll down here. Dennis and Roger, for the 2 of you, the next one that you refer, you'll be getting a $2,000 bonus for those drivers. So awesome. But they're going to pay out a little bit different. You get $250 at both first dispatch in 30 days, and then $500 at 60 days, and then a full $1,000 paid out on your 90-day mark. And then, of course, for the $2,500 bonus, $2,500 bonus is going to pay out $250 on both first dispatch in 90 days, $750 after 60 days, and $1,250 after 90 days. So that's how that works. But that's how that works for those referral bonuses. Does anybody have any questions on how it pays out or anything like that? Yeah? Howard says, waiting on my Decker Thanksgiving. Well, Howard brings up a good point. You guys will be, we haven't yet, but you guys will be getting a gift from Decker every year. Well, I don't know about every year, but in the past, we have done Thanksgiving gift cards for a turkey. So $15 gift card to go get a turkey. We're changing it up. Last year we had some requests in for different things. So, and we had quite a few actually different requests. And we're going to do it more of a Christmas holiday gift instead of just a Thanksgiving. So you won't see anything until probably the first week of December. Don't worry, we're still going to take care of you because that's what we do here at Decker. But it's a surprise. So you don't get to be told what you're getting. But you'll have a surprise coming the first week of December. First, I'm not 100% sure if it's the first week of December or if it'll roll into the second week, but it'll be between Thanksgiving and Christmas when you'll be receiving that. So yes, That's the Decker news. All right. Well, in the meantime, you're cooking. Oh, you mean for the Decker Thanksgiving at the terminal? Yeah, they usually do something at the terminal. I haven't heard yet, one way or the other, so I might I'll have to check into that for you. Now, you do know, though, we do have the extra points for the Pilot Flying J, because Pilot Flying J, they usually do a big meal as well. I usually see those. But we do have the My Rewards card. If you're not using those suckers, make sure that you do, because then
Decker Truck Line and Pilot Flying J.
Stuff on it. I don't know.
By using your Pilot Flying J My Rewards cards or their app, you can now earn 3 points per diesel gallon purchase, plus free Wi-Fi for 24 hours with the purchase of 50 gallons of fuel or more. You can use your Pilot Flying J My Rewards points for anything at their facility, such as food, drinks, merchandise, parking, shower.
Yeah. There you go. Very cool. That's what that's all about. So I just wanted to remind you guys, but they usually have a Thanksgiving too. Howard says he's using his. He's got a lot of points so far. Good deal. What do you use your points for? Do you always use it for the same thing, or do you use it for a number of things? Because I think you can get them for showers. You can get them for parking, and there's a whole ton of stuff that you guys use, but I imagine that a lot of you guys are using them for the same things every time. Is that right? Consistently spending them. That's what they're for, right? I think that's what they're for. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to us on our Facebook, like I mentioned, but we have a couple other channels too that you can get a hold of us. Obviously, our Facebook is the one that we're on most of the time, but Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. If you talk to Aaron and Ashley and Sievertson, they are actually on TikTok, and you can follow them as well. Oh, I can't remember what their code is. Did I write that down? I didn't. Shame on me. Oh, yes, I did. At Decker for Life 3286. That is their code, but you can also follow them on TikTok as they show their journey. You know, they're really good about documenting everything. I kind of like that. Tanya, you have a pilot card? Really? Oh, you haven't used any of your points. So Howard hasn't used any of his points. He's just racking them up. You can have like this. You know when you go to the machines and the little grab machines, and if you play long enough, you get to get the big machine or the big stuffed animal. You're going to have so many points racked up, you're going to get the big stuff. We have the Epic View in our trucks. I'm sure you guys are familiar with some of the amenities that come in our trucks, but they are pretty well equipped, more than most anything that I've heard of out there. But our trucks are equipped with the APUs, refrigerators, bunk heaters, CB units, navigation, Sirius radio, onboard scanners that are in the truck. We do have a lot of safety features, so Smart Drive, and part of the Smart Drive is the inward and outward facing event recorders, the lane departure device. Now we are getting installed in the truck the Epic View, which is company paid as well. The Epic View is 100 plus premium channels. You have HBO, Cinemax, Showtime. What else is on there? Of course, Sunday Ticket. I didn't forget about that. I just like to leave that for last. Sunday Ticket. And then we have the TV obviously comes with it, with the Epic View. That is company paid. And then we're getting microwaves installed in all of the trucks as well. We are not 100% complete. So again, for those of you who have seen the advertisements with the Epic View and the microwave, we are still working on getting all of those installed in the truck. So as of right now, we have 341 trucks installed, and I think we have just roughly just below 800 that we need done. So we expect by the end of the first quarter to be fully completed with that. And if it gets pushed out or anything, I'll let you know, or if it gets done ahead of time, I'll let you know. But keeping you up to date on how many installs we've already done. We have 341 installs that have been completed with the Epic View, the TV, and the microwaves. Everything else is already in the trucks, you guys. They already have the satellite radio and the XM, the bunk heaters and the APUs. All of those are already in the truck. So the only thing that we are getting installed are the TVs, the Epic View, and the microwaves. So Howard says, yeah, my Epic View you can't get the Sunday night football with, no local channels. What you can do, Howard says, I have all that in mind, my motor coach. You can't get the Sunday night ticket or the Sunday night football and no local channels. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so you are supposed to be able to get local channels. When you turn on your TV, if you scan it, so grab that remote that'll come with it, and if you run the scan, the channel scanning, just like you do when you get a new television, when you bring a new television home, you have to do the scans. It like scans all of your stations. Once you do that, you should have the local channels. Have you done that at all, Howard? Is that yes for you've done it? Patrick says stream or buy an antenna. That's what you're doing right now. And that's what you think Howard should do for the Sunday night football. Always a way. There is always a way. Patrick will find it. Didn't even know you were on here. How goes it, sir? Good deal. All right. So, yeah, that's, if you haven't already. Okay, so Howard, do that, because when we talked to Epic View last, that's the advice that they gave us to get the local channels, because I know a lot of you guys look to the local television or radio for the weather as well. So scan it. You got to scan that sucker, and it's supposed to bring you a lot of the local channels. You watch it on your Apple phone. It gives you another option. This is supposed to be so much easier though, and it's supposed to be bigger. You know, you're supposed to be able to relax, enjoy it. All right, cool beans. All right, am I missing anything else on the Epic View? I don't think so. Nope. We do have one last competition. Well, I shouldn't say last, because as far as I know, it's the last for the year. Besides the referral program, we've got the referral program going right now. But we do have the tarping tool contest, which ends at the end of the month. So as a reminder, we're looking for something that's durable, that's easy to use, it's going to be easy to store, and needs to be lightweight. But we're looking for a tool that you already use, maybe one you've already created or that you created yourself, that you use to help with the tarping. So a tarp tool for a professional flatbed driver. It utilizes in many tasks. But I know a lot of you guys have created your own, sometimes haphazard, sometimes just detailed altogether. But if you have one and you are willing to take a picture, share it, even a video of you using it, and then send it over to marketing@deckermail.com. We do have a couple of submissions, but we only have a few. And we'd love to see more, because what we would like to do is to get one of those tools into the hands of all of our flatbedders, so it makes life a lot easier for them. That would be fantastic. So that's the tarping tool. So make sure that you go on over and do that if you haven't already. So get it over to marketing@deckermail.com. So I did talk a little bit about some of our different social media sites and our referral program. But the referral program, as a reminder, one of the awesome benefits of posting and getting onto some of those different social medias, whether it be Twitter or I don't know how many of you guys use Twitter. Maybe that's what I should have done, is done a poll. Who uses Instagram versus Twitter versus Facebook and YouTube? What's your go-to for social media? Do you have a preference, or are you all over it all the time? If you're all over it all the time, then all right. But if you have a preference, then let me know, because I'd love to make sure that we're getting to the right places. But if you're posting information, as I was mentioning, Aaron and Ashley Sievertson, they usually post their adventures, and they're doing it on TikTok. Well, that gives them an opportunity to be a referral or referring drivers, referrer, that's the word I wanted, for any referrals that are coming in, just interested in knowing a little bit more about Decker and answering questions. So in their case, having a TikTok channel, is it called a channel, or is it, I don't know what it's called, stream? But having an account on TikTok and letting people know what they're doing, showing the truck, answering questions, but it's all about positive posts and staying positive in all manners. Negativity can spread like a wildflower. And most of the time, negativity is going to be seen before anything positive out there anyways. And I don't care if you're posting it or if you're just like radiating negativity, but that's what people notice first. If you are positive, it's going to be contagious, just like negativity is, but the more positive we are in all aspects of life, the better and healthier we can actually be. So positivity, but it can lead, my point is, it can lead into positive referrals for you as well. So with posting, Richard Hayes, posting, love the company, only been here for a short time, would love to answer any questions if you have it. We get, every once in a while, we'll get individuals asking about the company on Facebook, and somebody will respond that's a current driver for us. And it's always awesome to get a perspective from somebody who is current with us, so that you can get a good understanding of what we're all about, if we're going to be a good fit for that person. I mean, you guys are the ones that are in the driver's seat, so obviously it's going to be a lot easier for them to understand what Decker's all about talking with you than anybody else at that matter. So Howard says he's just on Facebook, except for now you're on YouTube. TikTok who? I know. I was totally, I'm old too. I didn't even get it. I was baffled. We love to see the positive posts. You guys, I'm going to share you some of the positive posts because I thought they were fantastic, and I think we should give kudos to those. I should talk to their driver managers and get a little input from them too. Tanya thinks, Howard, Tanya thinks that you should put how awesome your recruiter is. I'm so I love it. Ding rights. Tanya, I feel that you're trying to sway this. Let's bunk on over there to, is bunk a word? Here we go. There you go. Smart posting. This is our Facebook page, and this, Jessica had actually posted this. Thanksgiving's just around the corner. We have so many things to be thankful for. And we're asking you, what are you thankful for about Decker Truck Line? And if you hop on here, I'm going to sort this. You guys can see it. New. There we go. Got to see the comment. What if it's you posting? I didn't even know it. So Sydney and Todd, they're one of our teams. Fantastic couple there. We feel blessed to be part of Decker family. Best career choice we've made was coming here. 30 years in trucking, and we are living our dream. Thank you, Decker Truck Line. Yeah, love to see that. Robert Foss, 2 more years and you get to apply. Bob, you need to get on here. No, I'm just joking. Looking forward to it. Good deal. David Weltzheimer. Now, David was with us up until he'll be up until December of this year. And now, if you stay 1 more month, David, actually 2 more months, right? Then you'll be a full 30 or 29 years. I don't do math well, you guys. 28 years and 10 months. What a ride. Thanks, Don and staff. Awesome. That's fantastic. Judy Carnahan, Judy and Gary are also one of our teams. We are blessed to work for DTL. This is a great family to be part of. We are thankful for all the wonderful people running this company like a well-oiled machine. From Don Decker on down the line to the great fleet managers like Mr. Alan Henderson. I gotta say his praises, and to the amazing maintenance staff like the Davenport guys. Without all the wonderful people, we are nothing. Thank you. And if you didn't already know it, if it wasn't for each and every one of our professional drivers, we would be nothing here behind the scenes. So we are your support, and we hope that you feel that support as well. So, yes, so Judy and Gary, they were our driver of the year, or actually, team of the year for the last 2 years. You can win team of the year or driver of the year for your division 2 years in a row. You just can't win grand champion 2 years in a row. Michelle Barron, thank you. Thankful they employed my husband and gave my family an opportunity like no other. Oh, that is awesome. Well said. Bill Olson, Decker is a fantastic company filled with great people. It's truly a great place to work, and I'm so thankful to be part of the family. Thanks, Bill. Bill was on yesterday's too. Dean Sosek, speaking of driver of the year, in 2017, right? I think so, Dean. hired me 15 years ago as a student and kept me. Helped my family live comfortably. Yeah, we decided to keep him. Dean does a fantastic job. So it's pretty cool that he was able to start when he first came out of school and continues to do very well. Jeff Spittle, because they supplied me with a good job and my coworkers are awesome. Decker rocks. Oh, I love that. Suzanne, they employed a large amount of people in Fort Dodge and other locations and are very community minded. Yes, speaking of, Amy and I brought up yesterday during the Facebook Live that we've got a fill the trailer. I don't know, is that how it's said, Amy? It's like fill the trailer for turkeys, full of turkeys, and that's with KISS FM in Missoula, Montana. We're trying to fill the back of the reefer trailer, and whoever wins, we're going to be the winner. We're going to donate that. Those turkeys are donated to not only the homeless shelter, but to those in need as well. And you said 60 turkeys were donated by one individual yesterday. That is awesome. We'd love to see that. Yes, indeed. Anna was Howard's recruiter. I knew that. Peggy Knowles is awesome. You know what? You're right, Howard. Peggy, I can't tell you how many times I get compliments on how well Peggy does as well. Peggy is one of our driver managers in Missoula, if you aren't familiar with her. So another positive post headed that way to the Missoula department. That's also where Alan Anderson is. Who named Dr. Alan? Oh, Judy, of course. Judy. All right. So where was I at? John Sanders, because they took a chance on me and gave me an opportunity to do what I've always wanted to. And I've had a blast so far. Can't wait to come back to work. Oh, that's fantastic. Hope you're doing well. Bob Williams, it's been 12 years. February 2007, I joined Decker. In August of that year, my wife had passed away and she was only 36. Rich was his dispatcher, and you were all there for me and supported me through a very rough time, and I will never forget that. And that is something that I see often, like being out on the road. So, sometimes it's hard to be able to reach out and to talk to somebody, and a lot of times you just don't want to, but it is nice to have the support that you do back here, whether being out on the road or just, like myself, being away from the office, and I still have the support that I need and the help when I need it. And so it's great teamwork. And then Miss Jen Lawler. Jen is our safety. And so many awesome coworkers. Jen is awesome. If you haven't met Jen, I think she's pretty amazing. I almost said freaking. She is pretty amazing. Amy. Oh, my Miss Amy. Allowing my man home time when he would like it. Holidays are harder, but we make things work. Yeah, you guys are very good at making that work. Charles Gahn. Yes, indeed. What a good man. I'm able to provide for my family through Decker. Thank you. Charles, you are a fantastic man yourself. So we love having you in and visiting with you. So excellent. So that is what Smart Posting is all about. And if you haven't already seen, we've got a new, actually, let me hop on to our intranet. We have a new communication mode that we're using. It's called Inside the Triangle. And inside the triangle, you can actually see some of our updated news and whatnot. Can you see this? Oh, it's white. There it is. It's coming in. But you do have access to Inside the Triangle, both on our intranet, and then they're emailed out to all of our drivers as well. So right here, if you scroll on down, find out a little bit more about us. What did I mess up here? I did. You click on this, you've got our newsletters. Newsletters are fun because then you get to know a little bit more about everybody else that, each individual that's working here. You can read a little bit about their did you know, or what they're thankful for, what they like about Decker, what they like to do in their free time. But you just really get to know because there's employee spotlights. So we've got in-house employees as well as our drivers and our shop guys, and lots of information on there. But if you go to our not our intranet page, which is up and running, it's intranet.deckertruckline.com. You can view our newsletters, and then if you scroll down, we've got our second issue of our Inside the Triangle, and we're talking about the power of positive posts. But I definitely suggest that you take a read on that and see how, yeah, let's try that again. See how not only do positive posts help in referring drivers, but they also help as creating a brand or an awareness about a company, and how a negative one can also affect that. So yeah, powerful posts. I should not be allowed to say that very fast, more than once. All right, what am I missing? Anything in the comments that I might miss? I can go back to those as well, so I apologize for the delay in that. Well, just one more time, let's review the payouts for the referral bonus, because I want to make sure before I transition over to the challenge, the challenge that I am giving you. I do want to remind you that the $1,500 that you are paid on the first, at 30 days, also $250, and $500 at both 60 and 90 days. And then for the $2,000 payout, you'll be getting again $250 on your first dispatch and 30 days, and then $500 at 60 days, and $1,000 at 90 days. And then the $2,500, which is if you refer 6 or more drivers in 2019, you get paid the $2,500, $250 at both first dispatch and 30 days, and then you'll get the $750 after 60 days and $1,250 after 90 days. So that all pays out right then and there. It's a great payout for the referrals. Plus there's a lot of other incentives, and you can access that on our webpage, which one more time is drivedecker.com/driver referrals. You scroll on up here, /driver referral, that's singular, but it'll go ahead and break down everything. The only thing that it doesn't have on here, I think, is how it pays out. So if you have questions on that, let me know, and we can always get those details. But it does pay out within 90 days. It just, like I said, it has at first dispatch, 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days is the payout. Don't you love these? Look at how they bounce. I just love them. There. So 1, 2, and 3. Next person, 4. We don't have anybody on the 4 yet, so we need 4 referrals. We need 5 for that additional incentive. What way am I going? For the grand prize, which is $2,500. You scroll on down here, you do see that the 31st we have our final drawing, and more details on that as well. But so much info for you, so much fun stuff. Let me see. Howard says, how many calendars are we going to get? My family thinks I'm a celebrity now. They want to see how sexy my truck is. Well, I think we ordered 1,000 calendars altogether for those who have requested them. So yeah, we ordered 1,000, and I think you'll be able to purchase them. If we need to order more, we can too, but I think you'll be able to purchase them through the Decker store, but we will see. Yes, indeed. Your tractor does look pretty good. I think I might have a picture actually of the one that we had. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it here. And then you guys can see what he's talking about. There we go. I did. Oh, my referral thing is in the way. Let's take that off. There you go. Oh, that's a good looking picture, isn't it? Look at the background there. That's pretty. Is that the picture you were talking about? You are a celebrity, dang nabbit. Been all over the place. That's fantastic. Well, it is almost coming up on 1 o'clock Central Time here, and I am leaving you with a challenge. Dun dun dun. My challenge to you is to send at least 2 referrals to your recruiter. And you can send those to drivedecker.com or through your TransFlow app, or call your recruiter at 888-668-0698. That'll help. Let's make that bigger. Can you read that? I made that pretty small. There we go. 888-668-0698. I was having too much fun with the font, but I think it might be a little hard to read. We'll see. All right, but that's what it is. That's my challenge to you. I challenge you to a duel. I challenge you to refer at least 2 drivers by the end of the year, because for some of you guys, referring just those 2 drivers could give you an opportunity at the bonus, the grand prize bonus. Excuse me. That was perfect timing on sharing that. Sorry about that. Yes, indeed. Beautiful. You should see the engine. Open up the hood. Oh, that's funny. Howard says, okay, my way to welfare office and unemployment office, and I will get back. All right. Bring on the referrals. Yes, indeed. I forgot that you told me that yesterday, and I totally forgot or totally couldn't figure out what you were talking about. Was it last week we were talking about the referrals and that you were going to the unemployment? I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was last week. Good. You are a smart man. Mm-hmm. Make sure they qualify. Oh, I wanted to tell you. So, qualifying? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, for qualifying, you must have a minimum of 1 month of over-the-road tractor-trailer experience if you want to go into the refrigerated or van divisions. But remember, if you don't have that, but you are a recent graduate of a PTDI certified school, we can train you, but only in refrigerated and van positions. And only if we have an available trainer. So that's when you want to talk to the recruiter. Make sure that we have a spot available for you for training so that we can get you going. But yes, drivedecker.com. I can't figure out where I put my, there it is. Drivedecker.com. There we go. And 888-668-0698. That'll get you on over to us. To talk to one of our recruiters. Yes, indeedy. All right. What else am I missing? So if you are looking to go into flatbed, then if you're in the Midwest, we're going to require a full 3 months of over-the-road tractor-trailer experience and at least 6 months if you're looking to go to the coast-to-coast division. So, and again, we'll train you. It doesn't have to be flatbed experience that you, in order to get into the flatbed division. It just has to be over-the-road tractor-trailer experience. Cool? Cuckoo? Ka-choo. No major moving violations. Just ask a few of you who are on here. We cannot work with major moving violations. So if it's a 15 over ticket, or if it's a careless or a reckless, or a following too close, those, or driving under a suspended license, or driving without a commercial, or without your CDL, those are all things that are automatic disqualifying because they're major moving violations. Same with DOT recordable accidents. If you have a DOT recordable accident within the last 3 years, that's obviously preventable. If it's not preventable, then we can work with it. So DOT recordable accidents, major moving violations, all of those have to be at the very minimum 3 years old. DUIs, DWIs, if it's in a commercial vehicle, that sucker better be at least 5 years old. We can work with DUIs if they're over 3 years old in personal vehicles, but you do need to have driving experience since then in order to qualify. Training for the refrigerated and the van divisions, that's 3 to 5 weeks if you have just the minimum amount and nothing beyond that. So again, 160-hour PTDI certified school, recent graduate, or have 1 month of over-the-road tractor-trailer experience. That's recent. We can put you with a trainer for 3 to 5 weeks. $500 a week is what we pay you during that time. Howard says, how did they get into the company if they have them anyway? How do they get into the company? Here, you can't. As of right now, we don't have a probationary period where you can come in and do that. So they have to be off there. They have to be at least 3 years old. Oh, are you talking about experience? Some companies can train. Like if you have a contract with a company, if they sent you to school and it wasn't PTDI certified, and they could send you to school, but then you usually have a year contract with them or something like that, and then you have to stay with them, or you have to pay off that contract or that debt before you can go somewhere else or hire on somewhere else. some companies can hire on with a 15 over or a major moving violation. I use 15 over because that's the one that I see the most. Texting using a handheld device, major moving violation. Major. Put it away. We do allow you to use your phone while you're driving, but only if you have a wireless or a Bluetooth headset. No messing with your phone. Put that sucker away. Same with the radio and the Qualcomm you use. Don't be messing with them. Take care of it ahead of time so that you're not having to diddle-daddle with that. Diddle-daddle. All right. I realize that I am taking up your time. I did want to go over a little bit of the driver of the month and the driver of the year. We might have to save that for another time so that you know there are even more rewards as well. But you can access some of that information on our YouTube channel, which you're here, but you can access that on our YouTube channel. Do not forget to subscribe, because subscribing and then notifying or ringing the little bell so that you'll be notified every single time that we go live will be helpful, so that you don't miss another video that we've got coming up here. So make sure you subscribe and click on that little bell. And then, of course, follow us on all our other social media channels, because you don't want to miss a thing. What song is that? Anyway, so you've got Facebook, you got Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We are there, and we hope that you join us. But that's where we do all of our announcements. And here, there you go. Can you read that? Those are our channels: Instagram, Facebook. Facebook every Monday at 4 p.m. Central, we go live, and that'll give you an opportunity to hear some of our announcements first and foremost. My challenge is 2 referrals within the next month and a half. So I challenge you to send at least 2 referrals, either through the TransFlow app or email, getting a hold of one of the recruiters, 888-668-0698, or emailing us, whatever works. Whatever is easier for you. My challenge, again, is for you to get that on over, and hopefully we'll be seeing even more referrals. And with more referrals, it means we're paying out more cash for you. So that's always a good thing. So my challenge to you, make sure that you send two more over. You guys have an awesome rest of your week. It's Tuesday, so you've got a rest of your week to enjoy. You guys take care, and if you have any questions, get a hold of one of the recruiters at 888-668-0698. Very cool. We can give you more details on the different positions that we have available here at Decker. All right, awesome. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks.